So, my friends out there, it is raining. You can hear the rain on the caravan roof, and the weather and the cycle is changing. It has been full moon here in Glastonbury, Avalon, England, and we've had a beautiful summer, and now the rains are just starting to let us know that the summer is closing and the nights are getting longer, and it's time to rally. And I'm going to share a little of my personal story because it seems quite apropos, so to speak. Behind the voice there is a personality, of course, and I've been going through a lot of transformation, transmutation, a lot of death and rebirth. In the language of the sacred fire, many things in review constantly, each day part of a unfolding of a larger mystery, which I am enmeshed in deeply. And my personality, based on the patterning of fear and doubt, would constantly try to share its separate story and resist where it's all going. It's really going into the center of the vortex. And my soul can't resist it because that's already happening. My outer self is focused when I'm focused on language and creation and the art, feel centered. My outer circumstances, often challenging to be available to collapse everything and rearrange everything. There's a pretty constant rhythm to the process to ultimately seek some stability. Well, this caravan has been my stability, and this week I'm moving it from Sam's yard, supposedly by Saturday, and I found a place to store it, or also, and possibly a place to put it in town. And it's been very unsettling because I need a root into the soil, and part of me was wanting to run away from Avalon and go somewhere else, but really I'm home already, and it's up to really me and the universe and my decisions. And what creates the tryst for me is the greater work and having a partnership in the work. And with Daniel coming last night and assisting me in putting the cyberspace hub together, I'm realizing that I'll have a voice into the world while I'm in this retreat and metamorphic state, so that I can not only share my process, but also share the keys and codes I've been given as a living story to excite your inner imagination and that which wants to take flight within the heart of the art. So I've been writing bardic prose and poetry and rhymes endlessly in books, but I've never recorded it, so nobody knows. It's all handwritten script, and I think I must be on my 11th volume since I've been in Avalon in this retreat of metamorphosis. So I'm going to start sharing some of the recordings and date them. They're roughshod. They're not in the perfected script that I see as a language form in the living book that I will be transcribing. Nevertheless, they're 90% there. And I'm just going to start the process rolling today, because if I don't start it, it won't start. And we'll just jump in. So this is the full moon in Avalon, and it is my thing with time and space, because I've been so out of it. I realize it's not I was writing down that Tuesday, the day of a rose. Every day has a sacred symbol for me, and I've been working for a really, really long time. But I'm going to pass that lineage on because it's so encoded. So I was putting Tuesday, day of a rose. But really, it's Monday, which is my healing day. And I'm going to call it the Emerald Dragon's Day, officially. And why I say that is because the Emerald Dragon has the power to heal the wound of separation, the Fisher King's wound, the original wound, which I've referenced and will tell you more, that's encoded in the genetic body, in the DNA. It carries the memory of what has been created in the field. The field is completely impersonal from the great I am. And that I penetrates all the mysteries. It's the vertical access point. And when you understand it, our body is designed in light and code exactly to the divine proportions of God, Him, her, self, the Father, Mother God, not just the Father God. But Mother God is our form, allows us a human body made of bone and sinew and blood. So I'm going to call this, perhaps within the Book of Life, or the Book of One, because I am one. We have the seed syllables, and because it's an alphabet system. I at the top, the great I, looks like a tree a little, and the am below it, forming a pyramid. And this is the art, magic, language. Art being the great art of alchemy, magic being the language of manifestation. As we penetrate the mystery, the language of manifestation instantly appears in the field. And when you learn to conceive it correctly, is creating itself exponentially. Therefore, it's a magnetic and electric circuit. Electric being from the sun, magnetic being from the earth. So everything's written in a duality script within one. So this is why we have the golden ring. So I am one, spell it out, go down the pyramid. O-N-E, one. One is in the beginning, not two. So when we align, we start with one. I am the dragon, so we're going to go the dragon's law, and we're going to spell it out, D-R-A-G-O-N. 6 letters. But we're going to put a Z at the end, because I am a Z, truly, under lightning ray. And the law is L-O-R-E, so you're off the hook. It's a new law, a new covenant. And there isn't guilt in this covenant. We don't do guilt or sin. And we don't choose to do the old language of duality. The I, which is me, Zenon, this is all my recording. I'm the alchemist. I'm all these things, and I'm the humble servant of something so much greater that is inside you. I am born again. I arise out of fire and sacred desire. I'm going to read it again. And today we're doing our first recording here. What day are we here? It was the 6th day of the 10th month. Spell it out. October. It's all letters and numbers anyway. I am born again. I arise out of fire and sacred desire. I visit the sun at night. It is in the cauldron of light I prepare my day, let us say. The emerald this is the emerald dragon script on golden parchment pages recording the book of ages. For we were ancient sages. I am from an order that lived behind the scene, as in a unique and different dream, a parallel reality it would seem. We serve the one out of shining sun, the one most bright, that gave original flight. The bright, shining, brilliant sun of the one. We spoke in syllables of a language of light. Second page. The recording of the Emerald Records of Art. I'm going to reread that. We spoke in syllables of an original language of light, so bright it had the power of flight. We kept our secrets in scrolls and scripts, written forever in words most pure. It was for sure we would record the truth we despised and reeled out